Hello. If you're watching this video, it's either because somebody made an accusation that was correct, or it was because the game time is up and you're all watching this video to see if you got it right. Just gonna get through these. Where the kidnapping took place was the kitchen. In the kitchen. If you found all of the place cards, kitchen was not one of them. The weapon that was used to get him, to seize him, was the small pan. If you looked at all the clues, small pan was not one of them. And the person who did this despicable crime was Orange, or OJ. If you're asking why or not, and you already found the clues, then I don't need to tell you. But I'm going to tell you anyway. On the 24th, an Orange eviction notice is issued. Obviously meaning OJ was evicted on the 24th. On the 24th, he calls his good friend, Mr. Herring, and asks, "Hey bro, can I crash with you for a little?" Harmless. Mr. Herring, of course, says no, because, So then, OJ says, "Can I have some money then?" To which Mr. Herring also says no. So then the next day, on the 27th, if you saw the text, it says, "Does your butler know your bank info?" And Mr. Herring, just being oblivious, just kind of answering, saying, he says, "Yes, why?" If you found this, it might be, And if you found any texts, you can see that they're yellow. But Mr. Herring's texts are red. And I did that on purpose. Obviously, Colonel Mustard would not talk like this. And also, it's not technically supporting Colonel Mustard's alibi, nor is it really disproving Colonel Mustard's alibis. And red and yellow make orange. So this is Orange talking to Mr. Herring. Since he says, "Does your butler know your bank info?" that same, time, the next day, on the 28th, this little email or whatever was sent out to Mr. Herring. It says, "Mr. Herring, OJ Subscribe logged into your bank account and withdrew $20,000. Was this permitted by you?" And it was sent the 28th, which is the same day the kidnapping took place. So there you go. And if you want to know what the deal was with the hint cards, or if you're already just really quickly figured that out, the weapon was not the lamp, because back in the day they pretty much used these as lamps. The weapon was not a noose, rope. The weapon was not the rope. This is a butcher. The weapon was not the knife. This is a dead rat. The weapon was not the poison. This is a screw. The weapon was not the screwdriver. If you couldn't find other clues supporting anyone else's alibi, it wasn't red. It wasn't Mr. Herring, because his fitness tracker, if you found it, says, "Sir, you slept for 11 hours. Would you like me to call your doctor?" And it did. So, it's called good. Colonel Mustard said that he was working out the day of the kidnapping. And he was. For this Guinness World Record, he spent 24 hours at the gym. And it says, issued the 28th. So, starting the very minute of the 28th, that entire day he was working out at the gym. So it could not have been him, mathematically speaking. It could not have been Mr. Green, because it's not a big clue, but his plane ticket to Malibu, where he said he was. So it was not him. It was not Blue. If you found all of these blue bookmarks, they were all at the end of books. Again, not a big clue, but it was saying that he did, in fact, read a lot of books that day. It was not Isaac DeGo, even though he did lie about both things. One, he's not a captain, he's a private. And two, he did not go to see an eye doctor on the day of the kidnapping. He did go to see a doctor about his memory loss, and as you can see, this doctor's note is talking about Colonel Mustard's, talking about Isaac DeGo's forgetfulness and how it's quite a problem. And if you thought, well, Ultra V, the rapper Purple, was there the day of the murder. If you found this, yes, the concert poster does say that it's only on the 27th, which means he could have gone home the next day and kidnapped the butler. But if you found this little ripped up paper, there's also a VIP concert on the 28th, so he was still there on the 28th. So, did you get it right? Were you just one person off? Were you like 2 weapons off and you just had to just make a throw? Or were you just completely guessing? I guess only future me would know, or I guess present me, according to me. So, get a clue.